I was on CurseForge today searching for a specific mod, but I just couldn't find what I was looking for. After about half an hour I gave up, and that gave me an idea. What if Minecraft added a discovery tab? This is Java edition I'm talking about. It would be different from the existing marketplace on Bedrock edition. Currently, to download mods, maps, resource packs, etc., you need to do it through external software. That means going onto Google or whatever search engine and looking up, downloading files, extracting, moving them to correct folder, and making sure they're on the correct version of the game. It's all just hassle. If Minecraft had a built-in discovery feature, you wouldn't have to go through that difficult process. When you download a mod or whatever it is you want, it would place it into the correct folders for you automatically. You would also then have the option to turn on things like mods will, rather than having to open app data and drag a file from one folder into another and somewhere else on your PC so that you can make sure it's saved where you won't lose it next time you can use it. When you open the game, the Discovery tab will only show you what is compatible with the version that you're playing on. So for example, if you've opened Minecraft on version 1.2, 1.5, it won't show you anything that hasn't been updated for 1.2, 1.4. Normally when searching for a mod that may be good for you and you finally come across the perfect one, you click onto it to go, and when you go to download, you find it hasn't even been updated since 1.12. The Discovery tab eliminates the need to press onto the mods to find out all the information about it. However, I do suppose it would be good to also display other versions that the mod is available in case you want to play a previous version of that game with the same mod. And downloading maps is another great reason for having a Discovery tab. Sometimes it feels like finding a good map is harder because of all the dodgy sites it takes you to, and you're forced to download some random jar file and extract it all from there. This at least eliminates any possibility of viruses managing to sneak onto your PC, that's for sure. Also, having a Discovery tab allows for players to show off their creativity more, as more people will be able to browse the place to see the cool creations everyone has been up to. Great way for the community to get together. So far I've been talking about stuff that the Minecraft Marketplace does, but what is it that makes the idea of a Discovery tab better for Java Edition? What makes it different? Mods have been added to the Marketplace in the form of add-ons, so what does the Discovery tab have to offer? Well, things that aren't on Bedrock. For example, schematics. Schematics are a cool thing for Java, but right now, if you want to download a schem, you have to finish extracting or moving it into place and then download a whole separate mod such as a world edit to be able to paste the schematic in. Why not make it all so much simpler by having schematics inside the game and then Mojang added the command / paste schematic Minecraft insert schematic name here into the vanilla game? Solves a lot of problems to having to learn to do the whole process. Something else that can be added in the Discovery tab is commands. There'll be times when you need to run a specific command in order to do something in the game. Now, not everyone knows how to code, and just saying that, I know I've insulted coders all over the world by even attempting to categorize Minecraft commands as code, but what I'm saying is that sometimes it's hard to mix certain things together to make the game act in a specific way. I, for one, have been trying to figure out how to make a command block tell the world to erase a random block in a border every minute. Reddit doesn't seem to know either, which is where most people, I assume, get their information from, and I can't seem to explain to people in Discord servers. If commands are shared with people in Discovery tab to find, it allows for more people to run them in the world. Perhaps being able to save them from the Discovery tab, and then when typing them into your world, it will have a pop-up that you can open that will have all your saved commands from Discovery. Resource packs and texture packs will also be easy, and there's no more dragging them into a folder just from the Discovery tab and opening the menu and turning them on. I mean, Resource packs already has its own tab. They were ready for this. Problem may arise from this idea, which is probably why they haven't bothered implementing this years before Bedrock was a thing, and that's why it will need regulation. Since having an official discovery section where anyone can post anything they want and it's tethered to the game itself, it means Mojang and Microsoft will have to be completely liable for whatever is on there, and that probably scares them, and to be honest, I don't blame them. I've seen the kind of things Minecraft players build when they're in creative mode. It's disturbing. They need to delegate resources to make sure that what people are posting don't go against terms of service, and I don't really think that they have many employees to do that. They're kids who play this game. I don't know why you're building things like that anyway. I was wrong. They have around 600 employees at Mojang apparently. I was always under the impression that the company was still pretty small despite the Microsoft acquisition. If done right, I believe Minecraft could really benefit from a Discovery tab. And how many times have I said Discovery tab in this video already? Discovery tab, 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 Discovery tab. So long as it's organized, categorized, labeled, and regulated correctly, we have ourselves a great new feature. However, if something were to come to the game, I'd assume they'd rather place the already existing marketplace into Java. But they're definitely not doing that either, because the Java players would rip off and eat their skin for attempting to make them pay for mods and maps. Maybe if they had a support creator system to the marketplace like Fortnite and Roblox. Although marketplace makers already get paid for their maps and add-ons, so I suppose that's no use. As I said, it needs to be done right. Well, that's all I have to say about the at right now. If you think a discovery tab would be interesting too, show me by subscribing. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, and it would just mean the world if you did. Comment down below if you have anything else that the discovery tab could help with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.